All right, in this video, I'm going to show you how to tape your foot to help slow the foot down and give the foot more time as you're walking to allow for the arch to get a little bit lower to the ground instead of that arch kind of immediately kind of like slapping into the ground. So what you'll need for this is cover roll and Luco tape. You can get a pack of both on Amazon for like under 30 bucks. So what I recommend you do is start by measuring out the length of the cover roll, which is the white tape with the backing that you have to peel off. And so when you put it on, you want to make sure that it goes just below your lateral malleolus, your outer ankle bone. It's going to go just below and then slightly in front of, but not all the way in front of. You still want some of the tape underneath that outer ankle bone. It's going to wrap under the foot and then come across the top of the foot as it then starts to work its way up the outside of the shin, probably about a third of the way up the shin, right about there. And so once you measure that, you cut it, then you lay it out flat. You take your Luco tape, which is the stiffer tape. You approximate the length of that, and then cut that. That way you have it all ready to go, and you don't have to put one piece of tape on and then try and measure, get the correct length of the Luco tape. So just cut it all ahead of time. With the Luco tape, you sometimes some people just need one strip of Luco tape. Most of the time when I'm taping someone, usually they'll require 2 strips. So just know that ahead of time as well. So you're going to grab the cover roll first. You're going to peel off just the very end of it, and then I like to kind of fold it. That way the plastic backing of it doesn't get in the way anymore. So peel away just the end and then fold it like so. And then you're going to place that. This is the tough part, is just trying to get it on yourself. You're going to place that just under the lateral malleolus, a little too high. Right there. And then kind of rub it on just to make sure it's nice and secure. And then you're going to grab it, peel off a little bit more. I'll go right until the other end. I'll fold that plastic again. That way it stays out of my way. It'll come under the foot. Oh, one other thing real quick. You want to make sure that you're keeping a complete 90-degree angle at the ankle. You want to make sure it's not relaxed like this. You want to keep it at this 90 degrees like so. So then from here, you're going to wrap it under the foot and then have it start to come over top of the foot. And there should be no tension on this tape here. And then as it comes across and up the shin, now you want it to kind of follow just on the outer aspect of the shin as you lay it flat, and then kind of rub it down, make sure it's nice and secured. And then once you have that, you'll take the Luco tape, which I already pre-ripped, and you'll literally just follow the path you just created. So I'm going to put it right here to start, right about there, and then it's going to come underneath. Still no tension on it just yet. Oh, that placement is not good. Let's get it right there. Okay. And then you bring it under. Once it goes underneath the arch and it's ready to start coming back up, that's when you're going to add tension to it. So what I like to do is kind of get like a flat grip between my thumb and index finger right at the edge of the tape. I'm going to add tension to it. Might even be more helpful if I can support my heel. Add tension to it as I bring it across, and then maintain that tension, and then zero tension when I put the very top piece on. Once you get that on, rub it flat. That way it creates a nice seal with the cover roll. If you get a little bit of the Luco tape on your skin, totally fine. You just don't want to just apply the Luco tape to your skin. Otherwise, taking it off might not be so fun. Might take a little skin with you. And that's how it's done. Now, when you start walking with this, if it starts to feel uncomfortable, maybe even like if you do it too tight or in the wrong spot, it can actually start to create some pain. If that's the case, rip off the Leuko tape, try it again, maybe add a little less tension, or maybe try a different position underneath the arch of the foot that it might need to go. Sometimes you need a little bit closer to the heel. Sometimes you need a little bit more towards the middle of the foot here. So play around with it, and you would probably be instructed if we need something specific for you, if you're a client of mine, and that's how it's done.